don't call them bitches, hoes, and tricks. Say what? That's demonic. Look how demonic Satan is. You don't want to call them a bitch. You don't want to call them a hoe, and you don't want to call them a trick, because they're the rabbit. See, the thing, the devil said, tricks are for kids, you silly rabbit. So here it is. The thing. It wasn't just the cereal that the enemy was talking about, but he was talking about, that down the line, that tricks was for kids. That the prostitution was. I'm like, wait a minute, no, you devil, you a liar, man. That's pedophileness, bruh. You understand? That's not for that. You understand? That's not for no kids to get into. You don't need nobody thinking like that. You understand? And you don't need to be thinking like that when you got a mind, when you looking at a younger person predicating on them, because you ain't got the heart, you ain't got the intellectualness to address yourself to a real woman. They ain't have a time of day with them. You understand? Because you calling people, a real woman ain't gonna want a person to always call them bitches and hoes. Like, oh, I like it when you call me that. No, ain't no woman gonna like when you call them a bitch and a hoe. Even the ones that's with, even the ones that around them, they don't like that. They go along with it, but they really don't like that saying, and they don't know why it's being said, but that's a new culture, somebody picked up. And that's a culture that God didn't teach his people. No matter if you're a Jew, Gentile, Greek, whoever you are, whatever you call, Baptist, whatever. When you sin, God gave you over to reprobate mind. Now you're doing things, you speaking a language that you ain't familiar with. You ain't got nowhere you can trace that. You don't know where that language comes from. You just say it. Most people just say it. They don't know what it means, what consequences. They don't know if witchcraft was involved in it. They don't know what kind of curse that stuff got behind it, but it feel good to say. But just like people feel good saying hallelujah. And people be like, why are you saying that? You understand? We used to have in this culture. This culture, we like to be reprobate, doing things which are not convenient to do. What's that mean? You doing everything backwards. You doing everything backwards. So when God say pray, you say, no, I'd rather do this than the other. So in that, then that's why things have become difficult for you. These things have become difficult for you because you've tended to deceive yourself in the process of it, to utilize these certain words, of frustration. And all that shows is the bitterness on the inside of you that you need to be delivered from, and the unforgiveness that you are harboring. You like the groundhog. It comes out. You understand? And you let all of this deceive you. You understand? And that's why love in certain communities left, because most people started utilizing these bitch ass hoes, and you call another person a bitch ass hoe. In a generation today, some people be like, okay, that's whatever. But now you can't do that. You can't call people bitch ass hoe. They'll blow you halfway across the map, man. You understand? So when you call that, the devil come to steal, kill, and destroy. You call the right person that, they gonna blow you halfway across the map. It's the word, for real. And if you need real people to show you, it's in examples of people who do that. They call people bitch ass hoes. So call the right ones that and see it would happen. Real people who do that. Call them a bitch asshole and see what happened. That's where our murders and stuff come in. Because certain people be like, what you say, dude? You say what? You call me a what? Dude, I'm about to run your head so far to the grave site that you ain't gonna need nothing, nobody that ever knew you gonna know that you existed. See, people who say it sometimes don't like it when it come back. But sometimes you sold it. You sowing. If you sowing, you punk ass bitch, you lame ass, you saying all of these things, then guess what? It come back to you. Then somebody else gonna catch you that don't like you. You understand? You think everybody like you, that's a devil? It's somebody, you understand, that's saying punk ass bitch and all that you gonna run to the right person. You gonna say punk ass bitch. That's gonna be the last time you say it. And that the word of God say, when lust hath conceived, it bring forth sin. And when sin finishes, it bring forth death. So what happened is, you can say that last punk ass bitch if you want to. And then guess what's going to happen? That's going to be your last hour of breath. You're going to say it to the right person and they're going to eliminate you. They're going to take you straight out of the game. So the best thing you need to do is quit in advance, because everybody that say that is somebody else that is true. It's somebody on another side of town or something, or another place or another household or whatever. You can say that to the wrong person and they be like, man, you know what, little dude, you understand? You about to go so far up under the ground, they'll never hear from you again, for talking to me disrespectful. You understand? But I want to help my little homies out there, because some of them, I understand your struggle. Y'all show me a lot of respect. Some of the other ones, they be haters. You understand? But I can identify, your struggle. If you are saying this, just don't keep saying it, and reaping the harvest. If you start calling people punk ass bitches and then somebody call you one, then you can't get frustrated because that's all you sowed. So you reaping somebody else call you a punk ass bitch. So don't blow them off the map. But you can't take what you dish out. You can't take it. You understand? And most of the people that say it think they the most hardcore people in the world. But the truth of the fact of the matter, that ain't necessarily true. That has not been evident. Ain't no one Superman that can just automatically cuss you out and God don't match him up with somebody that's going to end their career in that area. If you want to make that your occupation, well-being, know there's an end. You're going to say that wrong punk ass bitch to the wrong person at a stop sign or somewhere, and that's going to be the last day. And these are problems. These are problems that are in the communities. And this is why people can't get together, because sometimes them words that you say, you calling people punk ass bitches and lame ass hoes and stuff, then you sowing that. So when you reap, you sow sparingly, you reap sparingly. You understand? You sowing sparingly by telling the person, hey, you punk ass bitch. So when somebody else said, you understand, that person might not say it. They might not even do that. But let's say you meet somebody at the right spot. They gonna tell you that. You remember you sowed that now, because harvest time coming around. You understand? So if you calling people that, know the next time you say that to somebody, that might just be your last day. Don't make yourself seem like Incredible Hulk, like you can't, get popped. You understand? And having, that type of mindset, because you sold that. So you got to reap it. You understand? If somebody calls you that, you understand, you won't be able to take it. You understand? And then at the same time, you sold it, so you got to get the benefits of all the stuff you sold. I hear people be, they doing all this, and then you be like, man, look, you calling people these words, but you the biggest one that, is acting like that, dude. You understand? But then they don't really get it. But then all you got to do is meet some people that will do it. You understand? That will show you what that mean, in that. They live like that. They so hardcore in it. They be like, look, we understand, what I'm saying, Cal, but look, I've been through this, that, and the other, and I understand them too. So that's why I do this, to help them type of people, because I got much love and respect for where they come from. I understand that we come from the struggle, but we got to know the origin of where stuff comes from. You understand? We don't need to be learning nothing we don't know nothing about. You understand? We don't need to be really doing this. Because really them words have really killed a lot of our people. You understand? You could have been rapping. You could have been like, yeah, you bitch asshole, and something like that. And then the next thing you know, you shot. Why? Because your words you said. Death and life and the power of your tongue. This is the solution too. This is solution. Don't be calling people bitch assholes, lame ass tricks and all of this stuff. Don't say that. And then when you get the harvest where they murder you, you know, it's because you said that and you reaping the harvest. Don't say it. You know, I don't know how to make it much more clear than that. You understand? The people be saying that like they know everybody. Well, that's just a bitch asshole. Okay. If they call you that, then reap it. You know, if they ain't calling you that, then get ready to reap it from somebody that's about to call you that. You understand? You know what I'm saying? You can make believe that you all that in the world, but there's somebody that's gonna meet your G code, Wardy. You understand? There's gonna be somebody gonna meet you right where you at. You understand? And you don't want to do this. That's what's going on in these communities. People be like, well, you bitch asshole. Well, you hoe ass bitch. Bam. Who just as rowdy as you. Now they put you in your casket. Closed casket. Because you've been building this up all your time. But why not take heed to the instruction? Why not take heed to it? Why not listen to correction? Folks don't want the rod of correction. They don't want the rod of correction. They don't want to be corrected in the way that they doing things. They rather walk on in ignorance and walked up, puffed up in vain like they untouchable. But the truth is, you're not in a position like that. You know, you keep saying that to somebody. You run around, people can be driving in the car and they be like, you punk ass bitch. Next thing you know, you get shot at. Pop, 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 pop. And they're like, why? What happened? He just said, you punk ass bitch. Death and life is in the power of your tongue. Don't say it. Don't say these words. You understand? Don't say that. You know, don't say them words because you think you can say that to everybody. Man, you're going to say that stuff to the right person. And I'm telling you, it's the truth. It can check any record of any murder that ever happened. Soon, if they really look at it, they'd be like, why did it really happen? It wasn't just because some products or something like that. It was because of the words that was said. They said something. They had to say, well, you bitch, hey, you hoe. Bam, wow, pow. That's the end of the story. So we got to change that if we want uplifting of a community and the people. You know, we can't be walking around and saying a hateful word because actually, there have been generational gaps where some of the old people was like, yeah, I do that. And then the young people be like, what? I handle that old head. I heard one of the little dudes telling me that I knew. He said he was getting challenged by one of the little old guys. And he said, man, I'm about to give it to old boy, you know, like that. And so that's been a separation in the community. You know, it ain't been no third party. It's been demonic activity. You understand? It's going in every potential race. You understand? And creed and doctrine or whatever, you know. But the truth of the fact of the matter, it don't need to be happening. We don't need people to be calling people hoe ass bitches, lame ass tricks and stuff like that. And then they think you're going to say it back. They're going to say, ain't you going to say it back? You know, that's hardcore if you say it back. Yeah, right. I ain't about to say that. You ain't about to set me up for the trap. Satan wants you to say punk ass bitch again. You understand? That's what he wants you to do. He want the other person to say it. You understand? So he wants you to say, you know, he wants you to say it back. So when you can be caught as the murderer. You understand? So if I say, you punk ass bitch, pow, I'm shooting. You don't want nobody, you don't want to feed into that. That's a trick from the devil. He wants you to feed into it like, yeah, go kill him, yeah, root on. You know, let him say it again, blow him off the map. You understand? Or let her say it again, or let them do it again. Change your words if you find yourself going through these dilemmas right here. Change them words. You know, you ain't so hardcore that you Humpty Dumpty. Humpty Dumpty. You know what that means? You hump D, then you dump D. You understand?